Divine Feminines, welcome to my channel. My name is Lady Day, and this is the Healing Butterfly. I am an overall intuitive reader as well as a medium. This particular reading is the Divine Feminine's energy check, giving you some guidance in regards how to use your energy, your magic, whatever you want, your intuition, the best for yourself right now. So what's going to serve your highest good. Please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. When you would try to apply storylines that don't fit, you end up taking on energies that really weren't meant for you and possibly making some not so smart life decisions, okay? So we're going to get your overall animal totem message. Then we'll get into what should you stop doing, what should you start doing, what are your blockages, and where are your strengths, and then end with some angel guidance. Okay, so let's get into it. Please like, share, subscribe. I truly appreciate you all for stopping by and lending me your energy and tuning in with me. So let's see, what is the overall animal totem message for the Divine Feminine Spirit? Okay, a lot of energy that came off that card. The bottom of the deck is Coyote, Revealer of Truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom from laughing at your own folly. Look out for traps, tricks of life, and learn from them. So I am getting that maybe you are I'm hearing someone saying on edge, but when I'm feeling on edge, I'm feeling like, listen, I'm not here for no fluff. I'm not here for no fluff shit from nobody. Not my job, not my family, not my lover, not my friends, not the general public, not the guy pumping my gas. Like, I'm not here for none of that. So maybe you think that you are being tricked in some sense, but I'm just feeling like, everything and everyone is not out to get you. Okay? And the card that came out is called Dragon, Supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shape shift at will. Mastery is your destiny. Rise with dignity. And I am hearing something about using your abilities wisely. So if this is a time of, creating miracles, I'm hearing just creating miracles. Definitely step out there. Keep that energy. Again, but look out for the traps. I feel two ways. Yeah, you may be a shapeshifter, meaning that you're able to take energy and shift and transmute it into other things, as well as in a 5D shapeshifting as well. But there are other shapeshifters out there who don't serve a high calling like you do, who don't shapeshift in the light, okay? And so be on the lookout for that too. I'm actually seeing like, I don't know if you know Game of Thrones, but like toe-to-toe dragons. Like, you may end up running into a dragon, but at the same time know that you are the coyote, the revealer of truth. And, you don't take it too seriously. I feel like it's just a situation where maybe you need to just let somebody be who they're going to be and develop their own karma, okay? So what should they stop doing? What should the Divine Feminines, okay. Divine Feminines maybe need to stop doing the Divine Masculine. I'm kidding. What should they stop doing, the Divine Feminines? What should they stop doing, Spirit? Overall message for what they should stop doing for the Divine Feminines. Thank you. Ooh, child. All that glitters. Don't make something out to what it's not. Don't dress up a pig. A pig is still a pig, even if it has pearls. And there it is, feminine energy. I can't make it. Y'all, okay, us. I am Divine Feminine. Got to stop making something seem like more than it is. Whether that is that it's worse than what it is or better than what it is. Okay, I'm hearing there's two sides of this coin. That some people are looking at situations, making it more like, oh, I can't be without him because I can't be without blah 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 blah. Like, I'm hearing something like that, like not being able to be without something because it was the best ever. And it's like, well, no, all that glitters isn't gold. But I'm also feeling it on the opposite side of it as well. It's like, don't try to don't hold on to the past and thank you, Spirit, romanticizing the past, but also don't try to make somebody something that they're not just because they're here right now, okay? Don't fall in love with falling in love, okay? What should they start doing, Spirit? What should they start doing? Divine Feminines, what should they start doing? Thank you. Exchanging gifts. And at the bottom of the deck is higher power. I'm hearing start gifting to yourself. I'm hearing start seeing the real, I'm hearing currency, something like that. Like gifts aren't always just money. Gifts don't always have to be bought. You know, grace and mercy and peace are gifts from the divine, okay? So maybe you need to start looking at the gifts that you do have and stop looking at the gifts that you don't have, okay? And again, the gifts in spirit, the gifts that from the higher power. Be very excited when you wake up in the morning. You know, be excited to have the use of your limbs. You know, even when, and I mean this in no way, shape, form, or fashion bad. When you see someone else who, let's just say, they're blind, but they're still out like smiling bright with their family, still getting, you know, or maybe they are deaf, they can't hear, but they're still looking up at the sky and being thankful for their you know, use of again of their sight. Something like that. It's like take a second to exchange gifts with yourself and with the divine of all the beauty that they brought into your life, things that don't come with a price tag. What are the blockages, Spirit? What are the divine feminine blockages? By the cheese and crackers. By the book. And at the bottom of the deck is soulmates. So if there's a certain way that you think or thought that soulmates come together, you think or thought a relationship's supposed to go, something like that, that may be blocking you. When it comes to finding the key to your heart, and I'm hearing this in multiple ways, the love, the career, the family, the soul tribe, it's like there might be too many rigid, I'm seeing it. I'm seeing like boundaries, rigid boundaries. You have to be maybe just a little bit more loose in this situation. I feel like there's this structure or there's this list, one or the other. It's like, I want us to have this, then I want us to move into this, then I want us to move it. Like, again, it could be relationships. I want us to start dating, then we should start moving in together. And we, you know, like there's this some type of schedule or something that they want you to remove from yourself. Or maybe you've already put yourself on a schedule that by this time that you're watching this right now, this age, that you would have already had this soulmate as well. And maybe that's another reason why Spirit is asking you to, again, that this is blocking you, because they're asking you to, I'm in control. Give the control back to me. It doesn't always have to go by, it's not going to go by your book. It's going to go by the divine's book. I can't make it up. Because there goes your masculine energy right there. There goes the divine masculine, the yang energy. There's something about this soulmate, yeah, being by, but again, I don't know what by the book means to you when it comes to union. But it seems just a little rigid, you know, just a little rigid. And it may be blocking some energy, this masculine energy, from really coming in. All right, and I'm also getting what I call baseball stats. Credit score got to be this. Monthly salary got to be that. And he got to drive this. And got to have a house. And got to have a car. Like, oh, child, somebody's, I think Spirit, like, read someone's, either their burn list or whatever, their manifestation list, and it was just like, oh my gosh, not one time did they mention the soul, not one time did they mention spirituality, not one time did they mention, you know, it's like take yourself out. Someone just said get your head out your ass. What is the strengths? Thank you, Spirit. Bottom of the deck is a change in the wind, and the masculines did get this. And your strength is poised and Treasure Island. So I do think if you take this again in a very whimsical, spiritual, I'm going to get to where I need to get type of way, I'm also hearing that there may be a tower moment. So something may come crashing down, or some news, some information, some clarity, some truth, and that in that, how you react, you will gain strength. If you decide to go left and, you know, you want to start some drama and some, okay, if you want to, but they have already given you the insight to be very poised, okay? Ladylike, demure, okay? Don't allow this person to get you off your rocker, or this situation to get you off your rocker, because you're on your way to your treasure. You see it, you feel it, the momentum and the energy all around you. I'm telling you, because I'm feeling it. It's getting you where you need to be, but you need to be poised in this time, that there are going to be some changes to what you had already planned out, okay? Let's get the Kipper deck to get additional insight to what these messages truly are. Yep, okay, thank you, Spirit. They said bottom of the decks. Coyote, revealer of truth and a change in the wind. There's some, like I just said, there's some truth that's going to open your eyes to something. Just be on the lookout for what is true and what's not, okay? You got a lot of like mirages and shit all over the board. Thank you, Spirit. What is all that glitters? Bad health. Can I get one more for all that glitter, Spirit? One more card for all that. Oh, Jesus. As if it couldn't be any. Bad health and coffin. Because it's time to stop fluffing up something to be something that it is not. It's not all it's cracked up to be, or it wasn't all it was cracked up to be. Something like that, okay? And bad health could be coming for you, you know, if you continue on that path, trying to spruce something up to be what it's not. What is exchanging gifts, Spirit? What is exchanging gifts? Thank you. Message of concern is at the bottom of the deck. We have poverty. And we have mature man. I don't think, something's coming in. Some information's coming in. And this mature man, or this man that you may be thinking is all that glitters and you really want, he may not really be all that's cracked up to be. And that may also be why he can't exchange gifts, because he's not in a position to do so. I'm hearing he's not only just poverty in pockets, but poverty in soul as well. So again, this is what you should start doing. And it damn sure ain't going into poverty exchanging gifts with someone who doesn't have anything to give you. Okay? What is by the book, Spirit? What is by the book? Okay. What did I say? You have family views, family room. You have family views, and occupation is below that. Okay, thank you, Spirit. So not only is there certain, you may think that someone's supposed, you may feel the need to have a certain stature before getting into certain things. Okay, take this as it's resonating, whether you're the cross watcher or you are the divine feminine. There's something about things need to be by a certain book. I got to make a certain dollar amount. I got to have a certain, like I said, have a certain card. There's like these things that someone is marking off. I'm not at 100K yet. I'm not this yet. I'm not that yet. So I can't. So then you toil over this. It's like you take it on as a second job to be able to hit all these marks before you can come into a family. And I also think that this mature man may not feel like he has anything to exchange. But again, Spirit keeps highlighting, we don't just exchange things in the 3D monetary, things. This is beyond that. So what is poised and treasure item, Spirit? Thank you. One more. Thank you. I don't know why despair fell on all that glitters, but despair, occupation, and community at the bottom of the deck. So there it is, community, coyote, and a change in the wind. So there's definitely a change in, again, your environment. You're moving to somewhere else, moving on to somewhere else. Poised and, I don't think someone's coming along. I think someone may have lost a job, or they're going to lose their job. I never noticed this in the back of the thing. It says not hiring. But yet there's an occupation. You may be changing jobs. You may be changing lovers. Someone may have something to offer you. This here may have already caused you a tower moment. Knowing that all that glitters isn't the truth. Choose wisely about your partnerships and alliances. That's what I'm getting here. A lot of smoke and mirrors around you, divine feminines. I think, okay, I'm hearing someone laid you off and someone else gave you a job right behind it. So, again, whether it was an actual occupation, you no longer had working hours somewhere else and someone else gave you a job, or this is dealing with the heart. Okay, let's get some clarifiers on the board. And then we'll move into your spirit message and close out your reading. I thank you all for stopping by and lending me your energy. I truly appreciate y'all. I do. What is all that glitter, Spirit? Moving on. Okay. I'm just shooting out. Right. You better do that thing, Spirit. Moving on. Temptation. Stand your ground. Bottom of the deck is the truth. Come on. You might be a Libra. Exactly. This devil energy, you're moving on from. You're standing your ground. You're bringing death to this. You know, you can see, you already see that this is not, again, we keep coming back to the truth. Someone is not truthful. Someone was not honest. I'm hearing, I want to say honor. Someone is not of high honors as they maybe position themselves to be. They are not as well. When you stop, if you are still doing this, when you stop trying to romanticize a past situation and you bring death, and that may be what you're, okay, so I'm also hearing this is your devil energy. So if you've been watching other readings and they keep saying feminines have some devil energy, it's trying to fluff something to be something that it wasn't. It's like keeping yourself in a mental, like, and we had such good times and everything was so nice and I can't believe that he would do this. It's like, nah, sis, it was nothing like that. It was nothing like that. You were sitting in the middle of a dumpster eating a hamburger, you know what I mean, and sharing a soda. Like, it wasn't the life that you wanted. Trust me. So if you are doing this, it's time to stop. Yes, sacrifice what you thought was going to bring harmony because you got the chakra, you got the clarity that this was time to be transformed and given to death. This is the death card. You need to emotionally withdraw and heal that sacral chakra and stand in your power because you are going to get your firm foundation. And that is what? The truth. Many of you have, some of you have not. And even if you did back in that moment, we're going to need you to go ahead and be right here with the standing on your ground, the 7 wands. So what is exchanging gifts? What they should start doing? Mature man and poverty spirit. What is... Okay. All right, now. That's a lot. Something's telling me to look at it, though. Someone thought they would come in to give you... Oh, someone thought they would probably rush in. Maybe tell you some things that really weren't true about financial material changes. This is normally a card of lack, the 5 of Pentacles. However, I'm seeing it more like this person may have thought that they were going to be able to make something happen. Or you thought that they were rushing in to make something happen with you. When really they decided to move forward, which then gave you emotional loss because you thought you were rejoicing in the celebration. You thought y'all were supposed to come together and that didn't happen. So you decided to start a new beginning, and that brought a tower to this other person who thought that their material and spiritual prosperity was coming. But spirit came along and said, "Oh hell no, you didn't gain enough to be able to have this." This other person was spiritually strong and got through this. They defeated their demons. They gained the wisdom. Keep on with your spiritual wisdom. Thank you, Spirit. Let me know what needs to be on the top. Thank you. Keep on going with that balance and spiritual wisdom.